Hey my friends, this is Aldie, and today I want to talk with you about how to start with nothing. You know, when I began my journey to success, I went to a conference and I met up with one of my mentors and I asked him a whole bunch of questions. In the end, what he told me was something that changed the rest of my life. But before I tell you what that was, I want you to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button, and please watch the entirety of this video, because what my mentor told me was that I needed to get out of my zip code. In different countries, they call it a postal code, but in America, he said, get out of your zip code, because the only thing that was holding me back was my environment. You know, I grew up in a place where everyone was the same. Everyone had the same goals, everyone did the same things, and I was the only one that thought differently. And as I began to tell my mentor more of what I was dealing with, he said, dude, you just gotta move to a different place. And I thought to myself, man, he's right. You know, at that time, I was living in my parents' basement, but I felt like I was stuck. I felt like I was facing a moment of stagnation. In order for me to grow beyond the ceilings of that basement, I had to move. But not only did I had to move far away to a whole different environment, not because of my parents, but because of the people in that environment. So my question for you is your environment holding you back? Maybe you're living in a house where people are screaming, they're arguing, they're fighting. Maybe you live around people who are always lying and cheating and deceiving. If you feel that you are in a disruptive environment, maybe it's time to move. Perhaps you might even be working in a bad environment. Maybe the pay is well and that's why they've kept you there. But you know deep down in your heart, it's time to make a change. I know some people might be watching this and they might think, Daniel, you know what? You're right, I am stuck in a bad environment. I am stuck in a bad job. I am stuck with a bad boss, a bad wife, a bad husband, a bad situation. The truth is that you can change it with deliberation. You can change it with full realization. But in order to change your reality, it starts by changing your mentality. You have to know yourself if you want to grow yourself. In order to activate your life, you have to activate your mind. You see, I realized that if I wanted to change my environment, I had to change myself. I had to change the way I was thinking, the way I was living, the way I was giving. And as I was stuck in that cold and dusty basement, I read books. I studied, I learned, I practiced. I remember walking around practicing my speeches. I remember imagining shaking people's hands. I remember thinking to myself, one day I'm gonna make it big. Because if you could see it in your mind, you could do it in your life. So even if you're in a place of poverty, but you know that you're a person of prosperity, you can still envision yourself becoming the best version of who you need to be. But it all starts with what you can see. Because a lot of times people just see the things that are in front of them. If I had just seen my condition, I never would have made a move. But I saw beyond that condition. I saw myself becoming a greater version of who I wanted to be instead of seeing who I was at that very moment. And that requires vision. That requires mission. That requires you understanding that you can do things without permission. Now, what am I saying? Am I saying to walk out of your parents' house? Am I saying to walk away from your spouse? Am I saying to leave your family behind? Only if you know it is right. My friends, there's nothing in the world that can stop you from becoming who you're meant to be except for yourself and your environment. So make it a requirement to put yourself in the best situation with the best people, the best resources, and the best ideas. And I guarantee you, you will become the best person in the end. So that's all I'm saying to you, my friends. If you know that you're a person of promise, don't put yourself in a place of poverty. Put yourself in a place of prosperity so you can spread your wings and watch yourself grow. Because people who are eagles do not hang out with chickens. No, my friends. They hang out with other people who fly high, who can see the bigger view, who can do whatever it is that they were called to do. My friends, this is Aldie. If you enjoyed this video, please type yes in the comment section below and write me an email at info@danielaldie.com if you have any questions. I look forward to your success. I look forward to your prosperity. I look forward to everyone that you help for the rest of humanity. My friends, this is Daniel Aldie. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.